Howdy-ho, viewer! Well, welcome to another edition of Let's Play Rings of Power. You know, I felt before that maybe I shortchanged the story here a bit, so I don't want you to feel like you're just watching this and you really don't understand what it's all about. So I'm going to go ahead and let you watch the intro here to begin with. I'm not gonna try to read all this aloud. I'm not even sure that I've ever read this. I used to, I got this cartridge, probably back in like 1998, when I was in high school, and like most of the games that I got, it was used, and I didn't have the book. And if you don't have the book for this game, or access to like game facts, which at the time I didn't have either, you're pretty much screwed. Like, I mean, I played this game a pretty fair amount, and I have to say, once you get a little way into it, it's pretty addicting. But I could never figure out how to get past certain points, because there's this certain item, and you'll see if you don't get that item, you're just not going to get anywhere, because everything relies upon it. Past like the first maybe quarter of the game, you have to have that for everything. So yeah, you can hopefully just tune out my voice if you want to read this stuff. I guess ideally this would have I would have done this on the first video instead of the fourth, but I mean, better late than never, right? So yeah, see there it's saying you are Buck. That's how you spell it. B-U-C. This is kind of in the tradition of like really old school computer RPGs, like the old Gold Box Dungeons and Dragons series, where most of the story would be in print somewhere outside of the game itself. Alright, so let's continue. I'm going to show you a few things. We're gonna do some of our first trading, and we're gonna continue our main quest here a bit. So, just a refresher, we're in the Night Town. There's the Guild of Blades, I think, up there. I can't remember. Anyway, so you could go here. This is the Sorcerer's Guild, and this is you can buy a couple spells here. You can't use them until you make level 3, so just so you know where they are, that's where they are. I'll come back and buy those off screen later. See? You're pretty much at the mercy of this. You can't really help it at the moment. Until you're a little stronger, you basically have to go with the flow and give these guys... I mean, if you think that's bad, every once in a while, I think the King of Dogon, his guards will show up and demand 150 gold, which, as you can see at the moment, I only have 20. I only have 1,020 gold, so that's a pretty fair chunk of my gold, more than a tenth. So, our first trading here, I'm going to talk to this guy. And this guy has this city's specialty, blades. Now, you can see there they cost 40 gold. Now, I can tell you that at the next place that we'll be going to, they buy those for 34 gold. So it would seem that it's not really a profitable endeavor. But if I go and I bribe this guy, the price is going to go down. And I can actually do that one more time. If I do it again, I'll just be wasting my money. So I'm going to go ahead and buy pretty much all the blades that I can. Now what you have to watch out for is you have to develop a habit of which places you like to buy stuff and which places you like to sell stuff. Because if you bribe a merchant that you're later going to want to sell stuff to, you're kind of screwing yourself over, because he's going to buy stuff cheaper now. It's like I mentioned before, all the prices go down when they like you more. Which doesn't make sense, but, you know, it's just part of the system you have to deal with. You have to keep up your food and water, you know. Okay, so we're walking along the road. You can press A, the A button in this game, and you'll automatically follow the road. And this is the Necromancer's town. We're gonna go in and talk to the. We want to talk to the leader of the Necromancers, because this is in the long run, this is how we'll get our Necromancer ally. So he's in there. He's surrounded by the 3 women, because apparently he's pretty popular with the women. I don't know. It's a Necromancer's town, so that's how it goes, I guess. So I'm going to talk to this guy about my quest, and he wants me to do something for him. Pretty typical RPG plot. I have to go bury this body for him in order to get in to see the head Necromancer. So I'm going to talk to this guy, and he had the key to the lab, which is where I have to go to pick up the corpse, but he lost it. Oh, there it is. Huh, good thing I already know that, huh? So here we go. We're going to go in and pick up a corpse. Fun. Yeah, you know, Electronic Arts games, I mean, if you think about it, they had some of the most gruesome graphics for the Genesis. Some of you may have played Immortal, and so that had some nice graphics. You could, like, cut people in half and stuff. So I have to camp. Oh, okay. That looks similar to a screen that will appear when the game has decided that you just need to die. And that'll happen every once in a while. Just another reason why this game is... See, he doesn't know that I don't have 50 gold. I didn't sell those blades yet. So anyway, I'm going to go into this square. This is where the grave is, on the hill south of the town. So he's going to take the body. And now I can go talk to the head Necromancer. I think that I can do that before I need to end this video. And off screen I will sell those blades, and I'll make a few more trips to build up some money. Because you don't want to see me do that, that's boring anyway. Nonetheless, it is something that you'll have to do, but you don't have to see every repetitive thing that I have to do to keep my party alive in this game. So here I am talking to me. He's just kind of laying out the complicated system whereby you have to get the symbols from one town and show them to the other town, and eventually, after you've gotten through all the various quests you have to do, you'll have all your allies. So I'm gonna hurry out of here, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. By now I'm sure the sound is like super out of sync, so I'm just gonna save my game. And I will see you next time, viewer.